Hey everyone, I'm Rodney. I'm here with BoardGameGeek, and we're at Origins 2019. I've also been joined by Ian from Colossal Games, and you brought a game with you here, Ian. What's this one?
This is Terrors of London. So it is a competitive deck builder with a Victorian horror theme. It comes in this this lovely tome opening box here.
Oh, very nice.
Like most deck builders, you're going to start with some beginner cards. You're going to be purchasing cards from a central area, adding them to your deck, thinning out to get your best combos, and competing against your opponent. In this case, you're trying to defeat your opponent by knocking their health down to zero so that you can win the night.
So thematically, we're sort of at war with each other, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. We are overlords of some sort of faction of Denzians, either a beast, undead, the mortal faction of vampire hunters, or spirits and demons. So
there's a lot of deck builders out there. What sort of makes this one a little bit different, would you say?
So this has some unique elements with the individual overlord powers that you can trigger once per turn. Every game you'll pick from 4 overlord ability cards, which will kind of shape your strategy in that aspect. And then throughout the game, as you're collecting monsters from the streets that have varying different factions, you're trying to get combinations that allow you to trigger not only their abilities, but their horde abilities.
Okay.
And how hoarding works is, let's say, hypothetically, this is my hand. It's a very good hand. I wonder how that happened.
You're a professional.
You would play them out, and as you're playing them, at the bottom of these cards, they have they indicate what faction they trigger their horde ability with. And you can either play them separately, or if you play them together, you'll trigger their ability, but you'll also get to select one of the horde abilities to also trigger. And so as you combo those on towards the later game, you're doing more and more each turn.
Okay.
Yep. And so depending on your individual strategy, if you're going for a late game strategy or a rush strategy or a combo strategy, that sort of thing, picking the right cards from those available in the street, preventing your opponent from getting the key pieces that they need is one thing that you're going to have to constantly keep aware of.
So are there sort of 2 types of resources in the game, like damage and something that allows you to buy, or how's that work?
So the two, there are many different keywords in this game, and then there are 2 main resources. So you have your coins, which will allow you to purchase either monsters or relics. Relics will not go in your deck, they'll just go next to your player board, and then you can activate them once during your turn.
Okay.
And then power is this swirly black symbol here.
Yes.
And that is typically used to do damage directly to your opponent. You can also, a number of relics or monsters will allow you to swap that out for either healing, more money, or other abilities that you will spend it to trigger on.
You can convert it to something else?
Yeah, convert it, exactly.
Okay, gotcha. And the deck, this is all unique cards, or there's some duplicates?
There are some duplicates for the monsters and such.
But a lot of unique artwork here.
A lot of unique artwork, yeah.
Fitting the theme, clearly, too.
Yes, it's got this really nice kind of like horror, almost comic booky art style. We thought it was gorgeous, and not only a good combination of the artwork but the gameplay. So it's a good one for us, and it's going to be heading out to backers here in the next few weeks.
Okay, and then retail shortly after that?
Yep, shortly after that. We'll definitely have it available at Gen Con.
How many people can play? What's the player count?
In the base game, it is a head-to-head game, 2.
Yeah.
There are 2 expansions. So we have our Kickstarter expansion that you can get directly from Colossal.
Yeah.
That has a bunch of extra monsters and overlords and items and a few other things. And then there is the Reptile Tomb expansion, which increases it to 4 players.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
And how long does it take to play, usually?
It depends on the game, but about 30 minutes is what you can give yourself for.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, Ian, well, thank you so much for giving us an overview of this game, and all of you, thanks for watching.